Hi, lovelies. So I'm here. So I wanted to talk about Pluto in Aquarius. You've probably heard about this big transit already if you're in the interest in astrology, and I'm a few days late. So Pluto moved into Aquarius on the 19th of November. We basically had a flavor of this earlier in the year. It's been in Pluto's been in Capricorn since 2018. So this is a big moment for it to move into a new sign. That's why you may have heard a lot about it. And it's going to be in Aquarius for about 20 years till 2043, folks. So big changes are coming. And I know a lot of people have struggled this year. There's been a lot of delving deep, a lot of stripping away, and that has been what I see as well, partly the Pluto in Capricorn, because Pluto will strip things that are corrupt, that are, the shadow of things. So Capricorn's all about, the government structures, the law, that kind of thing. And Pluto has shone a light in those dark places too, so we can see the light. So it's been, and of course the pandemic, that was when Pluto was in Capricorn. So it's brought a lot to the surface and people are questioning a lot, right? But I'm not really into politics. I'm not going to go into that, but just as a sort of flavor of everything. So this is really exciting. Like Pluto is about stripping things away. So think of it as it's a primal energy. I think of it as a very fiery energy, and it is going to shine into the cracks and things that are superficial. Anything that is not right for you, that doesn't feel aligned with your soul, it's going to strip that away. Of course, it depends where Pluto is, which part of your birth chart it is transiting. I know mine is now in my 12th house, so that's going to be a lot of probably going deeper inwards into my unconscious. So that's going to be interesting. Probably a lot of time for introspection for me. So find where it is in your chart, and that will be where that life area is going to be, where again the darkness will be revealed, where maybe you're hiding behind those facades and almost conditioning. Sometimes we like to hide behind stories because it feels so safe, right? Because we've held that story or belief for years. It's really hard to just strip that away, right? It takes time. But in general, when I think of Pluto and Aquarius, I was getting this image of like Aquarius is an air element. I was getting the swirling wind, wind, the air can get into the nooks and crannies of things. So it's almost like we're being really asked to kind of go into the deepest crevices of our mind, because Aquarius is also, about the mind thinking innovatively, the mental realm we're in. But Pluto is rooting us deep into that underground. So it's sort of like, think of, I guess in the image I'm getting is the swirling wind, but also with the fire of what I would say Pluto is very primal, it's very fiery, like a fire that's really swirling around. You see a bonfire outside and the flames are really, like almost dancing. That's the energy we're in. So, it might be tough at times because Pluto is not a light transit. But if we've got through the Pluto and Capricorn, Pluto and Aquarius is asking us to almost, I feel like it's asking us to go deeper within ourselves, deeper into our mind, and shine a light on those outdated stories and beliefs that you are still in, and allowing yourself to step back, right? Because Aquarius likes to think outside the box. This is a sign that values freedom and individuality, right? So Aquarius is also about community and caring for humanity. So we want to be really mindful we don't go into almost too much into this is me and being individual. We obviously want to celebrate our uniqueness and our individuality. I'm all for that, because we are unique beings. You have a unique frequency that needs to be, expressed in this world. But also that Aquarius is about the collective and about caring for humanity. So there's a balance here. We've got to express ourselves individually, I can't speak today, as individuals, while also, this focus on how can we support the world and the earth as well. So although we're not in an earth sign, but thinking outside the box, maybe new solutions. Aquarius also being the air is about technology. So obviously technology speeding up and there's new advancements in that. So look out for that more in the next 20 years. So if we go back to Pluto in Capricorn, was there from 2008 to this year. It kept retrograding back. So essentially, Pluto in Capricorn it's in an earth sign. It's been about laying the foundations, the structures. And I know I talk to people a lot, and I've been very deep into a shadow process, looking at my unconscious and where these stories and beliefs are coming from. And so I feel like if you're on that journey, that the Pluto and Capricorn really helped us lay the foundations of that inner work that we've been doing. And now this Pluto and Aquarius, we've got the structures in place. It's really helping us expand our mind and really break those old patterns and go, yeah, this is what I desire and this is what I care about. And having freedom of the mind, that's such a big thing here. Freedom to create the reality that you desire, right? It's all in the mind. If you can master the mind, anything's possible. And I'll admit it's hard to go into, the subconscious, the thoughts that you're so used to thinking. It can be hard to break those patterns. And I've definitely noticed that in myself in the last few months. I've gone into a bit of a downward spiral with my thoughts. So it's really being mindful of, okay, where are my thoughts? Where's my mind at? Because your thoughts also create your reality. But I also believe with anything with Pluto, we've got to feel, we've got to rooting and go deep. So this is also, I believe it's really important that we feel those emotions surfacing, because otherwise they will get hidden and they will grow and they will deepen and they will come back, almost more overwhelming. So the Pluto in general, we've got to be mindful of power struggles. So this could be power struggles in relationships, in communities as well, because Aquarius symbolizes community and being part of groups. So be mindful if maybe you see this kind of power struggles or like manipulation in communities. Just be aware of that and choose the communities that are more heart-centered, that really care about coming from the heart and soul, because the shadow side of Aquarius is to shut off emotionally. There's a sense of being detached and cold-hearted. So just be mindful as well. We can fall into that pattern as humans. Is this coming from my heart? Am I taking this action from my heart, or is it more from my head and I'm being detached? So just be mindful that you're bringing your heart to it. And I know if you're here, you are heart-centered beings, but sometimes we just need that reminder. I do as well. So I'm just looking at my notes because I wrote a few things down. So also maybe space travel, something about space travel might expand. Definitely more focus on being part of community. I'm feeling that for sure. And at the same time, really expressing our individuality, right? I can't stress that enough. That is so important. We are put in this earth for a purpose, and the purpose will change and evolve as we do. And we need to channel our soul's medicine, right? We all have a unique medicine and we are here for different purposes. So this is really the time to really go for it, to think outside the box, to expand your mind. You know, if there might be ideas and visions stirring in you that are really unique and a bit different, go for it. That this world, this energy is going to support you with that for sure. And as I said, expanding the mind. And be careful as well. You know, there's a side of Aquarius that can be rebellious because it cares about freedom. But just think about, because I'm a rebel as well. Think about, like, is the rebellion coming from your ego or is it for your heart because you feel so strongly about something? So yeah, fighting for what we believe in as well is super important, and that's why community is important, because we're stronger together. I truly believe that. Like, the last few months I felt I've been in a weird void space, as you probably heard me talk about, but I realized the importance of community and being in safe spaces where you can share the journey. So find your communities, whether that's friends you already know, or, you know, I've just joined a co-working space. Like, I know that is what I need. So I need more of this. You might feel that need too. So yeah, cultivating soul connections with other humans for our humanity, because essentially we are all here together. We are interconnected, and the world is an external mirror of what is happening within us as humanity. So we need to look within and we need to question those patterns and thoughts in our mind so that we can move more into alignment with our soul, with our deep soul, right? Which is this Pluto is about shedding the old, in our relationships, in the way we're thinking, and in the way we see ourselves. So also, as a question for you, is like, what does freedom look and feel like to you? I know it seems simple, freedom, but freedom is more than the life you create. It's the way you think, and giving yourself permission to go and create those out of the box ideas and visions and make them a reality. So I'd love to, you know, I'd love to hear what resonates with you. If things are moving, like, please comment below and do share this video with anyone that you feel it would support and inspire. And of course, I have just put it out there. I have an offer at the moment on my astrology readings. So if you want to dive deeper and really get to know your unique self, your unique frequency, and your unique gifts, then the link is below this video. All right, my loves, bye for now.